the treat from Lamplighter Coffee. Their baristas love filling cups of cream for their customers with pups. Ava knew the location on Addison Street was open a little later, next to and made their route accordingly. The two were walking back when Huma called in, interrupting the house techno still thumping in her headphones. Huma's energy dial had broken years ago, and she was always barely alive or maxing out the wattage. This call reflected the latter. Ava and Zena made their way back to the townhome, and the plan was to clean up, to go try on some dresses at Huma's. The door swung open with a glass of something alcoholic shoved into Ava's hand, and she nearly ended up wearing that with the hug that Huma delivered. Ava could hardly get her shoes off before being dragged by hand through the labyrinth of laundry piles. It astounded Ava how there could be so much laundry to wash with clothes in the washer and dryer, and someone's closet still be brimming with fashion. Huma stood in the doorway of her closet, then whipped around to size Ava up visually. I know I'm a mess. You don't have to tell me twice. Huma didn't blink before ordering her sober friend to take that off. Finding a clear surface to place her drink, she pulled her t-shirt off over her head, revealing a bra that Huma visually approved of. Those two, and with that, Ava stood in panties that were equally as unimpressive as her bra was found acceptable. Huma just shook her head, looking her over. Have your boobs gotten any bigger? I think they have. Not hardly. In fact, I think if I checked, they've probably gone down a little. Hey, I did bring these. She pulled a shoebox from a shopping bag. Tearing the lid off, she revealed a pair of strappy cork wedges that had been purchased for her cousin's wedding that she never attended. Ava had been asked to be in Becky's wedding, but got mobilized to Afghanistan between when she got fitted for the dress and bought the shoes. She figured she would keep the shoes on the off chance that she had a reason to wear them for herself. These are beautiful. Now I'm just looking for something to play off of these. Ava started to pick up her shirt to put it back on when Huma shouted, Put this on. Huma handed her dress that just happened to fit the breaking weather they were experiencing, or an early May time that actually fit her. I've had this one for a couple of years, but it got too small for me. I think I wore it once. It may still have the tags on it. Sure enough, it did. Ava kept adjusting the shoulders to keep the neckline from plunging as far down as it did. Didn't look bad to her. She just wasn't used to looking as nice as the dress made her look. The front scooped up, much like the top scooped downward, and the midline was pulled in to create an hourglass effect that actually appeared to be working. The short sleeves stopped toward the top of her biceps, and her neckline really showcased her fit upper body. The cutout toward the bottom had her concerned that it showed off the scars and bruises on her shins from just life. Huma assured her that the shoes would be stealing the show, and no one would notice anything they weren't supposed to. Huma stepped around behind Ava to unclasp her bra, which she removed before Ava was really able to protest. Girl, I've undone more bras than any quarterback prom king. I think it'll look better if you just go without for this dress. You think I can get away with that? Oh yeah, girl, you don't have too much going on up there. You'll be fine. Unsure how to take that last statement, Ava examined her reflection a moment longer before sliding her foot into the cork of the shoe she picked out. She admitted to herself that she looked prettier than she was willing to take credit for in years. The consistent deposit of Dalton's praise had begun a work in her psyche that others she had given herself to only broke down and took away when they left. She wiggled out of the dress, left standing in just the panties, whom I commented on earlier. Dang, girl, you sure do keep the goods under wraps. You don't look half bad naked. If things don't work out with you and the old bat boy, you know where to find me. The fact that she was carrying on a conversation with another woman nearly naked was nothing strange or unfamiliar to Ava. Captain Stenberg had shared more showers and bunks with more naked women than most men could ever fantasize about. Huma's commentary left her feeling both validated and self-conscious at the same time. After only one half of a sip of the sangria concoction which Ava placed by the kitchen sink on her way out, she headed out. Huma wouldn't hear of any payment in exchange for the dress and guidance, except all the juicy details of the night that transpired. She boxed up the strappy cork wedges and wished her luck. At 36 years old, Ava felt adequately prepared for her first real date. Folks, thank you so much for your attention. I appreciate it. That's been Chapter 9 of 1300 Hours. I just want to give a quick shout out to the Dangerous Grounds Network that continues to grow and be the fastest growing, largest veteran online network. You can check us out online at www.dangerousgrounds.network or on the Spreaker app. You can follow me, veteran author Doc Collins, on Snapchat at Patriot Heart Doc, on Instagram at Patriot Heart Media, Facebook Doc Collins, or online at patriotheartpress.com. There you'll find updates about the upcoming release of 1300 Hours. Folks, every week is a delight for me to share with you something that is so close to me. Again, a reminder that this is the first of a 5-book series intended to be a love letter to the veteran and milspouse community. Thank you for your attention and listening and following and commenting. But if you know somebody that you feel like would benefit from this, please like, comment, and share this content on all these platforms and with the Dangerous Grounds Network. Folks, I look forward to each week and next week sharing with you Chapter 10 of 1300 Hours. Again, I'm your host, veteran and author Doc Collins. Thank you, and good night.